In Oakland, California, a federal jury handed Elon Musk a definitive defeat in his lawsuit against OpenAI. It took them under 2 hours to reach a unanimous verdict against the world's richest person. At the same time, his own artificial intelligence startup, xAI, suffered a staffing crisis. 11 of the company's 12 original co-founders walked out, followed by more than 80 researchers and engineers. And in Washington, his 4-month tenure rang the Department of Government Efficiency, ended following public clashes with the administration over federal spending. These 3 events, a legal defeat, a staffing crisis, and a political exit, unfolded in the same month, marking a rare moment of simultaneous friction across Musk's various ventures. Tesla, SpaceX, X, and xAI are registered as distinct corporations, each with its own mission statement and board of directors. Beneath those corporate filings, the companies share a deeply entangled financial ecosystem, frequently moving capital and staff across nominally separate borders. This connectivity means that financial or reputational pressure on one pillar can transfer directly through the network to the others. Tracking these internal transfers reveals how a setback in one company now threatens the stability of the entire group. The OpenAI lawsuit failed on a procedural deadline. Because the statute of limitations had expired, the court dismissed the case entirely, shielding the $852 billion company from legal scrutiny regarding its transformation into a for-profit entity. While OpenAI's valuation approaches $1 trillion, Musk admitted publicly that xAI was, quote, not built right the first time around, and is being rebuilt from the foundations up. That rebuild is starting without chief engineer Igor Babushkin, or the dozens of core researchers who abandoned the project this spring. By failing to legally hinder OpenAI while simultaneously losing his own engineering talent, Musk has left his empire at a disadvantage in the decade's most significant technology race. This diagram represents the recent $250 billion all-stock acquisition of xAI by SpaceX. Earlier in the year, Tesla invested $2 billion into xAI. When SpaceX absorbed xAI, that cash investment automatically converted into SpaceX stock. The result is that Tesla shareholders, who voted to fund a dedicated AI company, now hold a stake of less than 1% in a rocket manufacturing firm. Moving capital across different industries in this manner effectively subverts the original intent of the shareholders who supplied it. That stock conversion is part of a broader pattern of related party transactions, totaling over $573 million. Tesla spent $430 million selling Megapack battery products to xAI. Tesla is supplying the energy infrastructure for a startup that is attempting to compete with Tesla's own internal AI goals. While Tesla directs hardware to xAI, its market position is tightening. European sales have dropped by nearly half, and a recent survey showed Chinese consumers no longer view the brand as a technology leader. The company generating the bulk of Musk's wealth is losing ground to international competitors, even as it acts as an internal bank for his other ventures. Despite these setbacks, the raw financial mass of the empire remains. Backed by a combined SpaceX and xAI valuation of $1.25 trillion, Musk remains the richest person on the 2026 Forbes list. His expansion continues. The X platform recently launched a financial payments branch to challenge Apple Pay, and SpaceX is preparing for a public offering that could reach a $1.5 trillion valuation. Musk has successfully navigated extreme operational chaos before, having famously avoided near bankruptcy across multiple companies in 2018. While the internal staffing and legal challenges are severe, the total financial leverage of his combined entities continues to reach new highs. This is no longer a traditional corporate structure. It functions as a sovereign corporate state, where capital and talent flow between industries based entirely on the discretion of one person. That power extended directly into federal governance during his brief command over national spending targets and agency structures. When political projects, legal battles, and corporate research are all funded from the same opaque pool of capital, standard mechanisms for shareholder or congressional accountability no longer apply. A trillion-dollar ecosystem is now tied to the personal impulses of its founder. The American public must ultimately decide who is responsible for the cost of his miscalculations.